Mm-hmm.
and 8 verse
Mm-hmm.
and 2 Ashuri, 11 brothers.
So that is the 9 births. Is that how I put it?
No, but that's how I put it.
This is how you put it. Okay.
But yes, but if you come down, men will give birth to men, and Allah give birth to trees, holy fruits.
The origin of humanity.
Yes.
Okay, so we stopped there. So, please, I want each and every one of you to kindly repeat after me. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. We are very happy to continue this Ramayana episode with each and every one of you. We spoke, the last time we spoke on Ramayana, we spoke on the origin of humanity, how different things, creatures were born from different women, and how Kashyapa, in his quest, to wanting to birth humans, he attempted and he did different things. You guys came to know about how the different birth of the different animals, the different trees, how all of these were born before human, and the human is actually the last that was born, and which then means that the ancestor, the elder siblings of human are these creatures, the trees and all of that. They are all the elder siblings of humans. So yes, we explained and we went into this narration. We looked into it from the multiple angles at which it has been said. Now, Lord Ram, after meeting Jatayu, and Jatayu explaining to Lord Ram the origin of humanity. And after the origin of humanity has been explained to Lord Ram was happy with Jatayu. Don't forget, they are looking to go to Panchavati. Panchavati, which is where the great sage Agastya instructed Lord Ram, to go to. So Lord Ram and his wife Sita Devi with Lakshman went towards Panchavati. While reaching there, the land was beautiful. The environment was suitable, sweet, nice. When Lord Ram asked Lakshman, in this whole place that we have over here, Where do you think will be suitable for you to make a little hermitage, a little house, a hut for me and my wife? Lakshman said, my dear brother, you don't need to ask me where will be suitable. You just need to point to the direction at which you want, and I will do the rest. So, Lord Ram, being pleased with this statement of Lakshman, chose a direction, and Lakshman instantly went ahead. You see, Lakshman, and this is one of the beauty, which is the beauty of true learning, and that is Lakshman, although he is a prince, but he also has knowledge of what? Architecture. Hmm. Although he is a prince, he also has knowledge of architecture, he has knowledge of construction, building, which tells you the vastness of true knowledge, which is while learning, it is important that we learn things that will be helpful and useful to us in the course of time. You see, many of us, when we focus on our education, it is very good, but practical knowledge is most important. Practical what? Knowledge. Why practical knowledge? Practical knowledge is most important because that helps you in dealing and in relating with people in the universe. This practical knowledge is called technical knowledge, not just theoretical knowledge. But it is also very important that you know and you have technical knowledge that helps you to navigate day to day essentials. And Lakshman, though he was a prince, he also learned this apart from learning how to fight. He also learned the act of diplomacy because that is what it means. He also learned, the act of construction. He learned different, different things. For all of this learning were helpful. When Lakshman, was shown where Ram wishes to have a hut built, instantly he went around, searched for the right kinds of tree, broke it down, and dug the foundation and built on that land a very nice hut, HUT, a very nice hut for Sita and his brother Ram. After building it, he went to search for the right kinds of darba grass, kusha grass, and used it to do what? To make the roof, you know, of the hut. That when the sun is too much, when the rain falls, it's not gonna make the place, the room, it won't make it wet. But now there's something that was unique that Lakshman did, which was after he finished constructing, he did not instantly tell Lord Ram to enter into the hut. He didn't do that. Rather, he took water from the Godavari river and brought it to the hut, poured the water on top of the hut, and offered prayer and sprinkled the water inside. There is a lesson here, which is it's a mess of us when we build a new house, when we rent a new place and we want to shift into a new place. We don't pray first before shifting into the new place. We don't pray. We don't offer prayers before shifting into the new place. We just like it, so instantly we get into the place. But here, Lakshman showed an old age tradition. Even if the place that he was, that he constructed was a hut made with trees and grasses, still prayer is to be made before entering into the place and sleeping or turning it into a house. Lakshman prayed, offered prayer to the preceptors, offered prayers to the divinities that are around the environment, and offered prayers to the supreme personality of Godhead. Only after offering this prayer did he allow Lord Ram and his wife Sita Devi to enter into the hut. Now, I want you to take something important here, and that is the importance of respecting divinities. Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, whichever form of religion or philosophy, way of life that you follow, you must always respect entities that exist where you are. Mm. In Africa, there's also this tradition. Normally, it is normally done before the beginning of the construction, where they do some prayers and some libation before they start digging the earth and constructing. In different part of the world, I don't know how it is in Europe, but in different part of the world, this is the process. And after the construction is done, people don't just enter and start living. They do a prayer. They connect to the divinity. You see, why? First of all, you must understand that the earth has been disturbed by digging the soil. Do you understand? The earth has been disturbed, which means there are tiny, 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 tiny beings that exist in that portion of the earth that also have their houses. And in the process of digging, you may have broken down a whole house of a whole family of tiny, tiny insects. Now, many of us will be like, but how logical should we say this? It is important. If you cannot respect the tiniest of insects, how then can you respect the life of another person? Mm. The point is that you should understand that life, existence, consciousness is not limited only to the human body. Mm. Existence, consciousness is not limited only to the human species. It is to everyone. And because it is to everyone, you must give reverence. Because it also shows that in the process of trying to get what you want, there is a high possibility you will put other people in distress. And that's just the reality. Whether what you want to get is your money, whether what you want to get is your degree, there is nothing that you earn in this life that is not at the risk or the discomfort of another person. Do you guys understand? There is nothing that you get, you own in this universe that is not at the discomfort of another. Can you show me one thing that you get in this universe of your own that is not at the discomfort of another person? Can you pinpoint anything? An example of anything? I would like to hear. Just one thing. Tell me just one thing. Is there any one thing that you've ever have in this life that is not born from the discomfort of another person? Hmm? Even for you to be alive, it is at the discomfort of your mother. For you to grow and be nurtured, you must put another person in discomfort. Do you see the irony of it? That is just the irony. And hence, while it is easy to say, God, why are you not blessing me? God, why are you not blessing me? God, why are you not blessing me? It is very beautiful. But you must understand, all blessings that you look for is born from the discomfort of another person. And hence, giving reverence. And that is why when you want to enter into a new apartment, whether it is a shop, it is an office, whatever it is you want to enter, you give reverence, acknowledging the discomfort of other people, acknowledging the discomfort that others had to pass through for you to have that. You get my point? In this day and age, we live in a society where, previously people own lands and they build on the land themselves. But now in Europe, people don't own land that much, they own apartments, isn't it? Tall, tall story building apartments. That is what people own. Now tell me one thing. In that tall story building apartment, the only people you saw, the only person you know is the developer and the landlord. Is it not? But does any of you know the laborers that worked tirelessly night and day to erect that for you? Do you see that? the the light of the contractor is so high that you don't see the laborers that put actually the strongest effort into constructing and erecting that which now you reside in. And hence, while shifting into the apartment, you are giving acknowledgement to all the efforts of everyone that has played a role in making that available for you. One, and that is why we must never feel that we are entitled to anything. It is not your right, it is a privilege that it has been given to you. Am I making sense to you, my brothers, my sisters? Mm. You must never feel that you are entitled, but I'm entitled to this. This person is my father, or this person is my mother, or this person is my, whatever, whatever, whatever. But it is my money. I worked hard for the money, so I must get it. Yeah, but you are not entitled. It is a privilege. Even having the money to buy what you want to buy for yourself is a what? A privilege. A privilege that the universe has given to you. And hence, acknowledging this and being grateful for that privilege before we shift into anywhere, into any apartment, we give reverence. And Lakshman showed the simplest way. He showed what? The simplest way. In some places, they have to do fire sacrifice. They do so many things, you know, before they shift into the house. But Lakshman showed a very simple way, which is what? Taking water, acknowledging the essence that is in the water, and sprinkling the water on the entrance, on the top of the house, and inside the house. Do you see that? It showed us the simplest way, the most simple of all. Over the course of time, you have heard a lot of people say, I don't know. Ever since I entered into this house, things have just been very difficult for me. Have anybody ever said that, or you've heard people say that? Ah, I don't know. Ever since I think there is something wrong in this house because things don't work for me since I'm in this house. A lot of people say that. Mm. And because a lot of people say that, then there's this hyper fear that has been created by fear mongers, whereby they say, yes, there's a ghost in the house. That is why you cannot sleep properly. There is a spirit in the house. That is why, so long as you are in that house, you are always sick. And the moment you are outside of the house, you are okay. You are very much okay. But the moment you are coming back into the house, your mood and everything about you just do what? Change. Many of you, either you are passing through this currently or you have experienced it. And hence there's this fear, you know, that is playing constantly. Why? Lakshman showed us, he showed us when we don't acknowledge the effort of the thousands of people or the hundreds of people that went into something. And when there is no gratitude in our heart, see, gratitude is the ladder to be able to be successful and peaceful in this universe. The ladder of gratitude. We must always climb it, hold it closer to us. So, after Lakshman, you know, offered prayers and oblations, then he invited his brother and his sister-in-law, Sita Devi, to come in. When Lord Ram came, he saw the property, he saw the hut, and he was very happy with Lakshman. And Lakshman was happy that his brother was happy. But he did not stay where they are. He gave them privacy. So he went some few meters away and built his own place for himself and stayed there. Now, while they were there, the season changed. It became, winter. And the winter was so difficult, so heavy, that Lakshman made a statement. He said, if you want to know a man is brave if he's able to put his feet without thinking twice into a very cold water. Do you understand? Now, many of you are, how can that be used to judge bravery? It is brave. To put your body directly inside a cold water, it's not easy. It's not easy. But Lakshman said it's bravery. For then there are certain people that they are just like spectators. They don't enter inside the water, but they stand by the side of the water, judging the people that are entering inside the water. They are just spectators. Which are also the kinds of people you will also find while in your own personal life. There will be people you are going to meet that are not practicing what you are practicing. They are not trying to follow the path of truthfulness and sincerity like you are trying to follow. But they are spectators. They have everything to say about what you are doing. Is it making sense to you? They are not experiencing the difficulties of your life. They are not in it. Their feet is not in the water. They've not even put their feet in the water, the cold water. But they have everything to say about all that you're doing. They have every advice to give to you about all that is happening to you. Lakshman said, you must not look at such people. Do you understand my point? You must not look at such people, because the advice of such people is even louder. The words of those people is even what? Very loud. It's just like let us bring it to um a more common plane that we are. How many of you watch football? Do you watch football? Many of you watch football, right? So you have commentators that are commenting. Oh, he's playing the ball. He's playing the ball. He's going left. He's going right. He's going forward, and he's shooting the ball, and it is a goal. Isn't it? You have these commentators, but most of these commentators, they are just loud. When they are put in the same position as the footballers, they cannot do anything. It is also the same thing as the audience, the spectators that goes to watch the football. From outside looking at it, you can see, oh, why can he not pass the ball to this person? Why can't he not just do this? Just do this and it is done. But they are not playing the game. They are not experiencing the emotion that the individual was experiencing at that moment. So the ancient teacher says, Lakshman says, do not be a spectator, for a spectator is a professional fault finder. Is a professional fault finder. He can tell you things and tell you things, but when you tell him, okay, now come and practicalize it, cannot do so. So Lakshman was glorifying the winter season. How the winter season, the coldness, shows one the reality of the quality of their mind. Yep. Just a minute, please. He was glorifying it. No. How the winter season, it shows us the reality of our mind. And that is something. Lakshman was glorifying the winter season. Let us take it a bit further and look at our own self. We like the summer seasons of our life, but we don't like the winter season of our life. Is it not? What is the summer seasons of our life? That season where the weather is just right, the people are just right, the the body is just right, the money is just coming right, the nature of people is just right. We like it. When no one shouts, no one talks anyhow, everybody just listens to what we want to say. We like it. But Lakshman here is glorifying the winter season. That summer is a byproduct of the winter. And the winter is a byproduct of summer. You cannot say you love one and reject the other. Actually, What shows how good your summer will be is how patient you tolerate your winter. But then what happens when some winters are longer than summer? Lakshman says, it's just the way of life. There are periods of many of us right now, we are currently in the winter of our life. Do you understand? We are in the winter of our life where people's emotion, people's relation to us is very cold and distant. We cannot get warmth from their words, even though we try to get warmth, from their words. That warmth is like, oh, bitter. We're in that state. In winter, it takes a very powerful tree that has pushed its roots down and deeper into the soil to bring fruit only in winter. Have you seen a tree that bears fruit in winter? Oh, yeah, they are. In summer, they don't bear fruit, but they bear fruit only in winter. Have you seen such a tree? You haven't? Oh, miss, you have not been listening. You have not been watching. This tree bears fruit, but for it to bear fruit, what must it do? It pushes its root deep down into the earth. And Lakshman was comparing all of this to the different states of humans. Winter will come, whether you like it or you don't like it. But how will you survive it is depending on how you push your root deep into the soil. Now, what does it mean to push your root deep into the soil? Your personal philosophy. Do you understand? What makes you to survive the winters of your life, because it will come, is your personal philosophy. What destroys you while you are in the winters of your life is also your what? Your personal philosophy. And that is why now you must understand that your personal philosophy, it does not really have to do with one particular religion or another. No. But that personal philosophy, it becomes that which pushes your root deep. And hence, I have a question that I want to ask you, to all of you that is listening to the sound of my voice right now, and that is, what is your personal philosophy? I want to hear your voice. Let us interact. What is your personal philosophy? How miserable your life is right now is because of what? Your personal philosophy. How mentally strong you are is based on your personal philosophy. What is your personal philosophy? How is it making you, pushing your roots deeper, or making you to sway? So, what is your personal philosophy? Yes, I want to hear.
What we are going through.
What we are going through. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. Thank you. What is your personal philosophy?
For me, to treat people with dignity.
To treat people with dignity. That's nice. Thank you very much, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you. Yes. What is your personal philosophy?
Respectful greeting, Baba.
Respectful greetings to you too.
I try to be as transparent and truthful as much as possible, even professionally but personally as well.
Trying to be transparent and truthful as possible, professionally and otherwise. That's very nice, Miss Pretty Prabhu. Thank you. What is your personal philosophy? Respectful greetings to you too, Miss B.
I also for me it will be acceptance, meditation, and prayers.
Acceptance, meditation, prayers. That's very nice. Thank you very much. We appreciate. Thank you. Who else? What is your personal philosophy?
Respectful greetings, Babaji.
Respectful greetings to you too, Miss Pami Badan.
Yeah. Yes, Babaji, we have to respect each other and respect the first own and respect the boundaries also. Everyone's.
Respect each other, respect one's own, and respect boundary. That is very nice. Thank you very much, Miss Pami Badam Prabhu. We appreciate. Personal philosophy. Yes, Miss Annie Brown.
Well, I was just saying to be more non-judgmental.
To be more non-judgmental. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. We appreciate. Thank you. If we take it by all that you all have said, for me, Baba, is to listen more. There's a chart that says, for me, Baba, is to listen more, judge less, and strive to be more truthful and sincere with myself and others. Very nice. I appreciate. If we take it by all that you guys have said, it is all very nice. But it is not strong enough. And because it is not strong enough, when the winter, the harshness of the winter comes, it will shake you. You get my point? When the harshness of the winter comes, it will shake you because what? The personal philosophy isn't strong enough. To understand this, let me tell you a story. There was a father that had 2 children. And this father, he did not have any property. The only property he had was 2 watches. 2. And hence, one day, he died. And while he died, the younger son and the elder son, they start fighting for the property. They start doing what? Fighting for just these 2 watches that he has. One watch is in gold and the other is in silver. And as they were fighting, the elder brother did a lot of things. He had more connection. He said, I don't want any other thing. I only want that my father's watch that is gold. I said, okay. So they gave it. And the younger brother, took that watch that is silver. The gold watch was very nice. After the brother got it, the elder brother, after he got the gold watch, he was more focused on how much the gold is going to, you know, worth, in the market. When he took the gold watch for appraisal, they told him that there's no worth. It is just plated gold, but it is not gold. The brother was dumbfounded. Oh, so which means that this watch is useless. So he went and he said to his brother, "Ah, see, my father, look at this, our father. He gave these two watches and everything that it is gold. But how do we even know that the one that you have taken, which is called the silver, is actually silver?" The brother said, "Well, I'm taking the watch not because not because of what it is, but because of the emotional value, which is my father wore it. Because of that, that is why I'm keeping it with me." So one day, this younger brother was wearing the watch. And while wearing the watch, he found that the watch, the dial, which is the movement, the dial, the time, it stopped moving. So he removed the watch and turned it to rewind it. And while he rewind it, there is a word that the father had written at the back of the dial, and that is time changes everything. Mm. That word is what the father had written behind. And the word says, time changes everything. And at that point, the younger brother was really passing through a very bad phase in his life. He was passing through that extreme bad period. And when he turned and looked at and saw that word, it's like, oh, time changes everything. So this bad period also, time we change it. And this became his personal philosophy. Time changes everything. When he's in a bad period, time changes everything. When he's in a good period, time changes everything. But the elder brother did not have this personal philosophy. So he was just roaming through life and got depressed. And that is it. And that is why most often, if any of you have been hearing us most often, you will always hear me say, these two shall pass away. That is a personal philosophy. Whether I'm happy, oh, this happiness also shall pass away. Whether I'm sad, this sadness also shall pass away. Whether I'm in a very tight, terrible condition, this terrible condition also shall do what? Shall pass away. For this your personal philosophy, when it becomes that which you hold tightly, it's not about, well, I need to treat people with love and respect, yeah, which is beautiful, but it still have something. It has a tinge of, but what if they don't respect me also? It's not fully complete. So you must craft your own personal philosophy yourself. Do you understand? You must sit down and craft your own personal life philosophy yourself, because that is what helps your root to go deep into the soil. These two shall pass away. Time changes everything. These are examples for you to use. to craft your own personal life philosophy. Because that is what determines how you are, whatever it is that is going on around you, how you are dealing with it or not dealing with it. That is what determines it. Your personal philosophy. Now, during this period when Lakshman was speaking about the winter seasons, how when one speaks, their word brings out this fog, this smoke. Have you experienced that when it is cold and you're talking and it's like there's this heat, it's like fog, smoke, like that is coming out. Even though the person is not a smoker, but when he speaks, there's this smoke that comes out. Does the smoke that comes out of a person that is in winter, does it have any value? Or it's just a natural state? It has no value. It just shows the state of the environment that he is. So also, but at that point, some people get carried away by the smoke that comes out. They get vaccinated. Like, oh, look at how he's doing it. And then some people, some children, it's like, oh, look at it. They get vaccinated. When a man is in difficulty, he becomes wise. Are you understanding? When a man is in what? In difficulty, he becomes wise. But his wisdom is like a smoke. Yeah. His wisdom is like a smoke. It has no value, but it is like a smoke. So it is fascinating, but it has no value. And that is it. That's why you say a man that is poor, that has not at least gotten a certain amount of money, he will give advices to people that sounds intelligent, but he's just poor. Do you understand? It's just what? It's just poor. Ah. Oh, Sukadeva. But that is the truth. And hence the ancient teacher says, not all words that looks like wisdom is wisdom. It sounds like wisdom, but it is not wisdom. For when a man is hungry, he can also give you a very good advice. But when his stomach is full, repeat that advice. He cannot. That is the truth. Ah. When when we are experiencing some difficult circumstances, an example. An example. If you have not yet driven, I don't know, that is not a good example. I'm looking for the right example to use. Let's say, hmm, a person that has not given birth to a child, hmm, that does not know the difficulties of what it means to give birth to a child, have not lived with a child, is the one that gives very good advices to people on how to be a good mother. That is just it. Similarly, the person that has not gotten married Maybe you might have just gotten into relationship, but have not really gotten married and lived with a wife or with a husband for years. Are the ones that goes around and become marriage counselors, counseling people on marriage, but they have not been into marriage. That there word that sounds wise does not mean it is wise. It is just a smoke of the, just like a person that is in winter, the smoke that comes out of your mouth. When Lakshman said all of this, he was with Lord Ram. And after speaking and appreciating the winter season, Lord Ram was happy with him. But then Lakshman started saying one thing, and that is about Bharat. He says how weird it is that it is natural that a male son is supposed to carry after the nature of the mother. But Bharat seems to be different, for he does not carry after the nature of the mother, he carries a different person's nature. It is said male children carry the emotion of their mother. Female children carries the emotion of their father. That is what is said. But there's something that is here. When Lakshman was saying this, instantly Lord Ram was not pleased with him. And instantly Lord Ram told him, quiet. What? Quiet. And he says, do not speak about a person that does not harm you. Do not speak about a person in their back. Which is something very profound, something very nice. It is better to speak about somebody in their front than speaking about them in their back. But in this day and age, how feasible is this? To be able to hold on to this particular principle of speaking about somebody in the front of the person, not in their back, is very difficult. And we are going to continue next Friday. Any question for us? Comment, correction, suggestion, all of the above. Any question for us? Are there any question for us? Okay, so I believe you guys understood. All right, so we continue next Friday on the epic of Ramayana. Jai Shri Ram. May all good fortune fly to you all. Ciao.
Ciao, Baba. Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Merci.
Thank you.